All right. I'm gonna try a little something different this time around. Do my first ever vlog. Reason being is because a lot went on yesterday, and I really thought I'd try doing this rather than typing it all up. So I'll start off with yesterday. I went and saw my orthopedist in the morning about my groin and my hip area. Get some MRI results. Based on the MRI, they couldn't really see anything significant as to what he thought was a sports hernia. That was the original diagnosis. What he did see on the MRI, which I guess is normally what will happen when you get an MRI, is he found other things that are wrong. So I do have a bone spur, which I kind of mentioned before about. I said when I told him I had a bone chip, so it's been shown. Yes, there is a bone spur in there. Apparently, I have a degenerative head of my femur. Which he said is probably just from the amount of squatting that I've done over the years. And on top of that, he said I do have a small tear or tears in my labrum in my hip. Funny thing is the hip doesn't actually hurt. It's the groin area that hurts. So we discussed some things, and we went ahead and tried doing a cortisone shot in the hip, which was a little frightening whenever you come out and he's got a needle that's like that big. He wants to shove it down into your hip socket. So I tried the shot, and so far so good. It's helped some. Some of the pain in the groin has gone away. So tomorrow's squat day. We'll see how that works out. After I was done with the orthopedist, went and saw my chiropractor to see about my neck, because I've got some kind of a deal going on with my neck. I think it's like a pinched nerve or some kind of a muscle spasm. So he did some ART therapy on my neck. Tried doing some adjustments. He did adjust on one side more than the other. Kind of sounded like firecrackers going off in my head. But that actually helped too. So today it's a lot looser than it has been, a lot less painful. When I was done with all of my doctor visits, I drove up to Fort White, Florida, to see a buddy of mine named Dan Marcy. He's one of the coaches at Fort White High School, and I was there with Ashley Cooper, Maddie Marcy, his daughter, and also Tom, who is Ashley's boyfriend. And we did some exhibition lifting at actually the largest high school girls weightlifting event in the state, and it might have been countrywide. I'm not sure. I'd have to check on that. But there was over 400 girl weightlifters, and there was close to 1,000 spectators. So what Ashley and I did is I dressed up as Santa, believe it or not, and Ashley and Maddie dressed up as Santa's elves. So we did some exhibition lifting to get the meet started off, and we came out to a song from Run DMC. It was a Christmas song. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was so loud I could barely hear it. But Ashley doubled 200 pounds on the bench press. I was able to do 455 dressed as Santa, and then Maddie cleaned, I think it was 100 pounds. She did a clean and jerk with 100 pounds. So it was really cool, a lot of fun. And I spoke to Dan Marcy this morning about the event, which was a kind of like a charity get-together. And he raised between $14,000 and $15,000 that's going to go to children in the area that are in need for the holiday season. So I wasn't expecting them to be able to raise that much, but the fact that they did is absolutely amazing. And I got to hand it to Dan and all of his athletes and everybody that went through so much trouble to put on this event in order to hold 6 platforms and all of these schools that came and took part in this in order to give back during this season. So that kind of breaks down what my day was yesterday. I'm very excited that I got to do that charity lift. Wasn't as much as I wanted to lift for the day, but the kids were amazing. And the fact that they came up to me afterwards and asked me questions and stuff like that, and they did the same with Ashley and Maddie, it made it worthwhile. And I hope I get to do it again come March. So in March, they're going to do one with the boys weightlifting, and Ashley and I already talked about maybe dressing up as leprechauns or something like that and doing the event that way. So let's see. I'll post up some pictures right here real quick to show us dressed up as Santa and the elves. And later on, I'll be posting a video which will show some of our lifts. So Hope you liked my first vlog. Hopefully it won't be my last if this one goes over well enough. All right, thank you everybody. You have a great day. Bye-bye.